We are going to discuss the tactics in chess. Tactics means any move which wins you pieces. Like if you directly ask Parth, give me your knight, Parth won't give you the knight. But if you tell him you no other choice, you have to give the knight, otherwise your king is in danger. Then he has to give up the knight. So that's what we call a tactic. So in this position, it's white to play. Let's focus here, everyone. White to play. What will you play is the question. Please keep your back closed on the sofa so people can sit. Okay, I'll give Aradhya the chance, but first let me give chance to Parth.
Knight to
Huh.
f6.
Okay, and Dhridi and Aradhya, what do you guys?
Knight to b6.
Knight to b6.
Yeah.
Okay. Aradhya?
f6.
Veer?
f6.
Okay. So Dhridi wants to play 1 second. Yes, Darsh. Okay. Dhridi wants to promote the pawn. That's why she's playing knight b6. But even if you play knight b6, even if you play knight b6 and then you promote, I'll take that queen. You will take back and there will be only one knight left, it will be a draw. So it's a good try, but here you can win by the move you guys are saying. Knight to f6. Fork. This is the first and most common tactic in chess. The fork. You attack.
I once done this to someone but in a different position.
Okay.
Like with
Yeah,
many
fork can
pawns.
happen in a lot of different ways. Right? So
Yes,
this is an
and a
example.
real fork.
Yeah, it can happen in a lot of ways. Knight is the most common piece that gives a
Yeah.
fork. This is an example of a fork.
Because it's a
Now
fork.
king will move and you will take the queen and then you will promote and you will win the game. So that's our first tactic. Fork. Okay, first we'll discuss all the tactics, then I'll give you tough questions on each tactic. Okay? Now, second tactic.
When I was playing chess.com,
Huh.
I was doing it said after
1% at a time. Yes.
After 3 moves, there are 21 million positions after that.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah, yeah. After a few moves, there will be a lot of different positions. So this next tactic that we're going to see is it ends with N.
Huh? I know. Clear for me.
One second. What is it? What is the tactic?
A pin, sir.
Yeah, a pin. We're going to see a pin.
But sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
But are you also going to write the fork on the tactics?
Yeah, I'll write it afterwards.
Okay.
So we are discussing tactics, everyone, today. So first we are doing easy questions to understand the tactics for those who don't know, and then we are going to look at other things.
So literally, I did not even get to my shot on the queen.
That's
You're disobeying the queen. Queen is the most painful one. I think king is actually. King can. But if the queen's pawns are sharp, then it's queen. And why did you not shift to green? Why did you only shift your brother? So I saw Praneet. Why did you only shift your brother? You want he disappeared. Why didn't I saw him on the cycle.
okay. Okay. This is white to play. Let's focus here, guys. It's white to play. What will you play is the question. You can take your time, think. What do you say, Dhridi? One of the rooks to rook to e1. Which rook would you prefer to move? Need to decide.
So like this, sir.
Okay. Alright. I would have moved this one
Yeah,
because this
same.
rook is already on a good file. Yeah, because there's no pawn, so this rook is already good. But yeah, anyway, this is what we call a pin. The queen is pinned. It can't move, and if it moves, it will be illegal. Right? If the queen moves, it will be a check. So if queen takes it, yes,
It'll
what
be good.
rook will be taking it anyway. So this is
This is a tournament.
no, this is not a tournament. This is just a position.
So the knight can.
This is just
block.
a normal position
So
that
the knight
involves a
can
pin.
block.
Yeah, if the knight blocks, you can play d3 and get that knight anyway. So this is an example of
But it's
a
still a
pin.
block.
Yeah, but you can get the knight in that case,
But it's
and then later the queen, if possible. So this is a pin. It's also very common. It happens in different positions, even in opening like this, right?
That's
Okay.
opening.
Yeah, castling is not yet done. White has castle. So it's like early middle game or late opening. You can say whichever. Okay, next position.
So many pieces to open.
One
So
second.
you have changed the last position.
Yeah, pairings are changed I mean, the ratings have changed.
The rook is still there. 509?
Who?
Me.
Yep, the rating went up.
109?
So there are only two people above 500 in beginners right now. Aradhya and Ranak. Ranak is just 9 points. No, Praneeth went
So
down.
where is Ranak?
Ranak is
Second
number
and
2.
third place.
If there's only two people there, then maybe.
But I won't play with anyone here. Sir,
Yes.
how is the knight over there?
Which knight over there? Why can't the knight go there?
Sir, I know one
You
versus
can
two.
go here.
Huh?
Things?
Yeah,
This is
one
can't
is
move, huh?
there and then there.
From here it can't go here. From here it went here.
Sir, it's in the middle.
Yeah, it went there.
Sir, it can also go.
Why can't a knight go to the
Sir,
square?
it can also go.
Did I say it went from here to here directly? Who's happened in chess?
It can also go from B1
Okay, yeah, it can. Now let's.
to D and then.
Okay. It is. One second, I'll make one more pawn there. There's a
Sir,
pawn here.
to then it is.
Okay, this is the position. It is white to play. What will you play here?
What's the
The tactic I'll tell you after you find the move. Let's see if you can find the best move in this position for white.
Sir,
Okay, let's ask Advik first.
Sir,
Huh? Ranak, it's his chance. We don't have to tell anything.
the bishop from
E2
to
to
E2
2.
to somewhere else.
You have to tell the square. Which square do you want to move it?
Sir, to 4
C.
4C.
Okay, and
Sir,
we it will be a check from the rook. Okay, 1 second. Patience. Yes. What is your move?
It's bishop to A6.
Bishop takes pawn. Okay. Aradhya.
Bishop.
Bishop takes pawn. Ranak.
So wait, I still have to think.
Then why did you raise your hand? If somebody else answers, you have to change your answer. Is it? Then why did you raise your hand? Okay, Stranik. You didn't decide. Okay. Yes. The bishop takes pawn. Abhinav.
Bishop takes pawn.
Okay. Yes. Parth.
What Advik said?
Advik said bishop c4. Okay. Stranik.
Sir, bishop takes
You already told your answer. Nobody asked you to answer instantly. That
bishop D5.
bishop once. No, tactic will discuss. You told your answer. Now let others speak. So you have to be quiet. Ranak, what's your answer?
So bishop takes pawn.
Okay. And Stranik?
D5.
Bishop to b5. Okay. So almost everybody understood it's a bishop move. Because when the bishop moves, it's a check. So we call it a discovered check. Right? No, now is the time to listen. No talking. So wherever the bishop moves, it will be a check. So is taking the pawn bad?
No.
It's
Yes,
good.
sir.
Why is it bad?
Sir, the pawn can take.
You're giving a check, right? You're giving a check, na? Wherever you move the bishop, you're giving a check. So bishop can go anywhere it wants. If you go here, you're getting a pawn. So that is good.
We can also do
Silence now, please. So taking the pawn is good. It's not bad. Moving to c4 is okay. But the best move was told by only one person. Well done, Stranik, for playing bishop b5. Checkmate. It's mate.
So I saw that now only.
It's a checkmate.
Oh,
That's the power of a discovered attack. If you move the bishop here, will the pawn take it?
No.
Yeah, pawn can't take it. It's a check. Right? So that means there is no move.
That's double check.
It's a check from the bishop and from the rook. King has nothing to do. When somebody gives a double check, king has to move. You can't block.
You can't block with two pieces.
Yeah, you can't block both. Yeah, so that means the king has to move, and here king cannot move, which means it is checkmate.
So if only the bishop was attacking, then they were.
Yeah, then it will be pawn will take it. If the bishop was attacking, pawn will take it. Here rook is also attacking.
Rook was not there.
Then it will be a blunder. Pawn will just take a bishop. But rook is there. That's why we played the move, right? Bishop to b5 wins the game on the spot. So double check is one of the most powerful checks in chess. Powerful
So triple
moves
check?
in triple check is not possible.
Yeah, that's what
So,
If you do two moves.
yeah, that will be illegal. Then opponent will start.
Sir,
Yes.
I was playing this chess.
Ranak, silence, please. Yeah.
And somebody gave me a triple check.
How will they give a triple check?
Sir,
With which
he
piece?
gave 3 checks.
Giving 3 checks is not triple check. Is this? Did he give 2 checks in one move? The double check is when check comes from 2 pieces in the one move. Giving 3 checks in 3 moves is not triple check. Did he give 3 checks in one move?
No, he gave.
That's what we were talking. That's a double check. Triple check means giving 3 checks in one move. That's not possible in
And
chess.
at the end, he gave another check.
That's a different check. That's not what we call triple check.
I think so.
Checks will happen a lot of times in chess. That we cannot call triple or
It's
double
not
checks.
like only one
Yeah,
time.
if two
It's
pieces
not
give a
like
check, then it's called double check.
A check won't happen.
Yeah, okay. Now, let's go to the next tactic.
What's that? Oh yeah.
One more. This was discovered attack, discovered check.
Sir, actually there is something on. So we have only four tactics. Skewer. Yes.
Yes, please.
So we have only four tactics.
Four main tactics. There are other lot of silence guys there. The four main tactics are. Who can tell me the first tactic, main tactic? Yes. Fork. Yes, training. Pin. Yes, Darsh.
Discord attack.
Discovered attack. And now last one.
Skewer.
Skewer. So these are the main tactics, basic tactics. Now there are other different tactics like removing the defender. Let's say somebody is defending, a bishop is defending a knight. Silence now, please. A bishop is defending the knight, let's say. You attack the bishop, bishop moves, you take the knight. That's removing the defender. Then there is deflection. Then there is what else? Extra attack. Those are all different rare tactics. These are the main ones. So let's stick to this right now. It is white to move. Let's ask this question to Dhriti. What will you play here, Dhriti?
The C4 rook to C8.
Yeah, you can tell your answer loudly, Dhriti. You're telling it like you're scared the rook will get taken. So, rook to c8 and it is a skewer. The king has to move and then we will just take the rook. Right? So you... Yeah. So just like fork and pin, this is also a very common tactic. Discovered attack is not that common. To be able to do discovered attack, you have to play a lot of chess. You have to be experienced. Then you'll start realizing there's a discovered attack I can do now. Pin, fork and skewer, it's... Okay.
Sir,
Yes, Trenik?
Sir, pin and skewer are almost the same.
It's like the reverse.
Kinda.
It will
It's
be
the
like the
reverse.
reverse. Like imagine black queen is here and king is here. Like if there is a or a knight, then it's a pin. The move we just did is a pin. It won't win a piece because king can move and defend the knight. So just a pin.
What if
If-
the king's on
If
H8?
king is here and knight is there, yeah, even then rook can come and defend. So that won't win. So this is a skewer now, because the king has to move and then you take the.
And if
knight.
the rook was there?
It doesn't matter. We are explaining another question.
Sir,
Yes.
Sir,
Yeah, one second. Parth was saying.
So if a white pawn that's on D2,
Huh.
there and behind it
Hmm.
was black rook, then also we can defend.
Yeah, if there was a black rook on this line, yeah. Imagine if black had the rook here, he'll come and stop the pin or skewer. But that's not the case, yeah. Now, yes, Ranak was saying something.
Sometimes I don't know
Aradhya?
in chess.com or here only I put a check, the rook was here,
Huh.
the king moved. I also did not see that the rook is hanging.
Huh.
He also did not see my queen is hanging. I played something else, he played something else, and then I saw that his rook is hanging, and then in the next move I got.
Okay. So delayed skewer. What is Veer saying?
But sir, if the rook is getting protected by the knight and the queen in front of it.
Darsh, when one person is speaking, don't interrupt. Yeah.
If there is a knight protecting the rook and a queen in front of it with a rook in the back, it's also called a skewer because if the queen takes the rook, the knight can take the queen. But if
Yeah.
the queen moves away, then rook can go take the other rook.
What can you tell me which square you want the queen to be on? Black queen.
On E8,
Queen on e8. Okay. White knight on.
on B6,
Okay. And then
and the
king somewhere here.
the rook on H7.
H7 here.
I mean G7.
On top of the pawn. Oh, you mean here?
I mean my G8.
8.
Yeah.
That's what I kept first. Okay, so you're saying this position. You're saying this is a skewer. Yeah, correct. This is skewer. The queen has to move, rook will take the rook. The queen has to go exactly here.
Why?
Otherwise, rook will take the rook. Queen
Yeah.
has to defend the rook, no? So either here or there's one more square the queen can go. Who can tell me? Abhinav.
So queen to 6 E.
Yeah, you can go to e6 also. And you're. Why? What's your problem?
Attacking the knight E6.
That's up to the people. So you don't have to worry about what others are saying. That's not your concern. So queen e6. Yeah, this is actually a good move because now you're turning the skewer into a fork. You're attacking the rook and the knight. So he'll probably take your rook and you'll take back. So it'll be an exchange, right?
So or else he won't like
Yeah.
take it.
Okay. Now let me give you two tough questions. One second.
I like tough questions.
Yeah, if you do tough questions, you will get better.
And it's also
So-
fun to do.
Yeah.
So the daily puzzles are very fun.
Yeah.
The lessons are fun.
Yeah, they choose good positions.
The lessons are fun, but I'm out of lessons.
No. Daily one puzzle you can do. You can also do like 3 puzzles per day. If you want unlimited puzzles, go to leeches. There you can do unlimited puzzles.
Yeah, but I just got a diamond number. You
Okay.
need to get premium.
For leeches, there's no premium. You can do any number of questions on leeches. Not chess or. Yeah.
One game is 10 puzzles.
One game is 10 puzzles? Well,
So there's no
What I-
blacking.
wait, I'm keeping your patience.
Sir, if you were keeping it, why did you just put it on the table? You could have just kept it from there. Excuse me, sir. That's what I said. Can I tell you some type of checkmate called checkmate with the four? It's like when
Huh.
you want to do a four, but when you do a four, it actually
Silence, Ranak. If anybody disturbs anyone who's speaking, they'll be getting negative points. So if you can hear somebody speaking, you should be quiet. Yes, Veer.
So there's something called like a checkmate with a fork. So it's like checkmate, but if you want to do a fork,
Huh.
and you can do the fork, but if you don't know that it's actually a checkmate, you can sometimes do a checkmate with a fork.
Okay. Yeah. You can do a checkmate with the fork, but it's very rare. Fool's mate is too much checkmate.
I have done
Yeah, it won't happen generally. Okay. Now let's come back here. Well, there's a rook missing. 1 second.
There's a pawn missing.
Yeah, this is the position. So here, what will you play for? White is the question. Shrenik,
Sir, rook or queen to e1.
which piece do you want to move? Both of them are not winning.
Rather play rook.
Okay, queen e2 is not winning because I'll play queen e7 and defend my knight and there's nothing. The pin is gone. So rook e1 is winning. But now who can tell me black's next move? How will black save the knight? White's attacking the knight. Let's ask Advik.
Sir, if they can take the knight, alright, they can't take it.
The knight is pinned. So knight can't move. Let me, Darsh, 1 second.
So bishop d6.
Yeah, bishop d6 is one option to defend the knight. Yeah, Ranak, Aradhya.
And here.
Yeah, pawn d6 is the more logical option because the pawn will be protecting it properly, right? So pawn d6 protects the knight. What are you saying, Shrenik?
But it's blocking the d7.
That's okay. You want to save your piece, no? Queen c7. That's also defending. Dhridi,
Pawn d7.
please keep the piece down, Dhridi.
Sir,
Pawn, okay. And yes, Parth.
queen to 8 b8.
b8, okay. That's too far, but okay, that will also defend. Now, let's play the most normal move here, which is d6. Now, what will you do for white? Is the question. Yes, Darsh.
Exchange, knight exchange.
That's not. Oh, you mean knight takes knight? Ah, you will win a pawn. Yeah, knight takes knight, pawn takes back, and rook takes back. You win a pawn. So
But
this is a
and
good
check.
move. Ah, check you can block. Check is not important. Check is nothing. Check is just a check. So you win a pawn. That's the main thing. So that is good. But you want a knight. You don't want a pawn. You want a full knight. How will you get the knight?
By attacking it.
So what do you do? Yes.
Pawn d4.
Yeah. So if a piece is pinned, attack that piece.
Again.
Again, with a pawn preferably. Because if a pawn attacks, you can take it. Even if they defend it again, you will still take it. I mean, if they defend it one more time, you will still take it.
It's a pawn.
Yeah, you just lose a pawn and you get the knight. So if a piece is pinned, attack it again. Pile up on that piece. Put more pressure on that piece and you win the piece. And if a pawn attacks it, you win it easily.
But you can also try doing deflecting.
Do what?
You can also try to deflect the pawn.
Deflect this pawn. How will you do that?
Like telling that take my
But that's not possible. No? You cannot do those things here. The pawn is just one step away from the starting. So there are so many pieces there. So you can't simply make the pawn go away. So that will be removing the defender or deflecting the pawn, but you can't do that here. Here you just simply get the piece by playing d4. Now comes the last question. Some of you might have seen it before.
So, but the knight like almost tried.
Yeah.
Is this an endgame?
1 second. Yeah, it's an endgame.
So checkmate will happen. Queen endgame. Like out of nowhere, by turning tap. Yeah. Are you okay? I have a cold. So very well. I think it's because of my arthritis. It's more in
Yeah, there's just gonna be
Nothing
very
on the
few
board.
pieces on the board.
Oh my goodness.
Then if it white move, just promote it.
Wait. Time to think is there, but you don't have to speak. You can think in your mind so that others don't get disturbed in their thought process. Okay. So this is the question. I'll give you 1 minute to think. Only then I'll take your answer. So this is the time to think.
So
It is white to play and win is the question. 1 second, just one small change.
Yeah.
There is a pawn here as well. Okay. Time to think is started. Let's see how many of you can find the right move. The right move is not easy. If those who are raising hand, you are raising hand without thinking properly. So you need to start thinking properly. As soon as you see something, if you play, most of the time it will be a blunder. That's why think before, even if you think it's completely obvious, still think. Otherwise, you will lose a lot of games. Only then you will understand. There's no need to raise hands now. Now is the time to think, Arvik. I'll ask you after 1 minute. So use your time. Okay, how many of you have decided? Let's start with Veer.
pawn promoting to a knight.
Okay, let's ask Advik.
Sir, pawn promoting to knight.
Why do you want to promote? Why not queen?
Sir, queen is also okay, but knight directly will be checkmate.
How will it be checkmate? King cannot move. Okay, Abhinav.
So you get a free knight. Promoting to a knight.
Promote Aradhya.
F5.
Pawn to f5. Okay, Dhriti
So promote to a knight.
to a knight. Okay, Parth.
Pawn promoting to a queen.
Okay, Shrenik.
Pawn promoting to a knight.
Veer, you already answered. Now why are you raising hand? This is your automatic posture. Huh? Okay, yes, Darsh.
Pawn a6.
Pawn to a6. Okay, so we have different answers. You already told your answer, Radhe?
I'm not
No?
telling the answer, but
Yeah.
G2 is checkmate.
Ha, so if you promote to a queen, like that's the most obvious thing to do. You promote your pawn to a queen, then checkmate. That's the problem. That's why promoting to a queen would be a blunder. So here there's only one winning move. So if you play f5 also, I'll take it. Na? I'll take it and I have a queen up.
So the
Black is up a
move
queen.
is knight.
Yeah, if you play a6 also, it will be checkmate.
Then we'll go to G2.
No, but you're still a queen down. I'll just take your pawn, I'll take this pawn and then I'll come and checkmate you. I have a queen up, na? So you will escape the mate for one move, but the position is still gone after that. So the answer was promoting to a knight. You have to push your pawn, promote and promote it. Yeah. So now after king moves, you will take the queen and king takes and then you promote the other pawn and you win.
I was so close.
Close, you played f5. How is that close? Okay.